These notes are on 2.4 variables and equations, and your reference pages are pages 78 to 81 in your pre-algebra book. When we talk about an equation, we talk about a mathematical sentence with an equal sign. Up to now, we've only been simplifying expressions. They don't have an equal sign. But now we're going to move into equations. Now there are three types of equations. There is a numerical, where there's a numerical on both sides of the equal sign. There can be a numerical on one side and a variable on the other side. Or there can be a variable on both sides of the equal sign. Now equations are either true, false, or open. An equation is true if when you add the numbers or complete the operation, it gets the same answer on both sides. It's balanced. So 9 plus 2 is equal to 11. That is a true equation. It's false if one side of the equation does not equal the other side. So negative 6 plus 3 is actually a negative 3, and it does not equal 4. So therefore, that's a false equation. If you have a variable in the equation, it's neither true nor false. It's an open sentence or an open equation. So if there's a variable like 6y is equal to 72, it is an open equation. Now when we're solving equations, we are looking for a solution. And a solution is a value for the variable that makes the equation true. I'm going to show you an example of one of those now. In this equation, 20 plus x is equal to 25. If I substitute 5 for x, then 20 plus 5 would equal 25, and that would be a true equation. And therefore, it is a solution. If I put in 2 and 20 plus 2 is equal to 22, then which equals 22, then 22 does not equal 25. So therefore, 2 would not be a solution for this equation. All right, let's look at page 80. In the first one, it says, for you to determine if the statement is true or false, and then explain why it is true or false. The first statement says an equation can be false. That's true. If we write the statement, the equation 3 plus 2 equals 7, that is false. So an equation can be false. The second statement says 3w minus 7 is an open sentence. That is false because 3w minus 7 is an expression, not an equation, and only equations can be open sentences. Number 3 says an open sentence must contain a variable. That's true because the definition of an open sentence is an equation that contains a variable. And the fourth one says 4 plus 2x is equal to 12 is an open sentence. And that is also true because an equation with a variable is an open sentence. In the second part, it asks you, is this equation true, false, or open? 15 is equal to 3 plus 5. That is true. Number 6, 4x minus 8 is equal to 25 is open because it contains a variable. Number 7, Number 7, 3 times negative 9 is equal to negative 36 plus 6 is false because 3 times negative 9 equals negative 27, and negative 36 plus 6 equals negative 30. Those are not equal, so that would be false. In 8, 9, and 10, they ask you to replace C with negative 2 and then determine whether the equation is true or false. Now, what I want you to notice during this is what I want your work to look like. I want you to do what I call the reverse pyramid, or I call replacement math, but you will be able to see every step of the way what I did to get my answer. So negative 2 plus 5 is equal to 3. Well, negative 2 plus 5 equals 3, so 3 equals 3, and it's true. I replaced negative 2 plus 5 with a simplified version of 2. In number 9, it said 24 is equal to 2c plus 29. So that meant my new equation was 24 is equal to 2 times negative 2 plus 29. 2 times negative 2 is equal to negative 4. And negative 4 plus 29 is actually equal to 25. So 24 does not equal 25, so that one is false. And last, for number 10, it says c divided by 2 minus 8 is equal to 3 times negative 3. Well, negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. It was a subtraction equation, so using the rules for subtraction, I changed the operation symbol and I changed the integer behind to its opposite. So now I have negative 1 plus negative 8, which equals negative 9. And 3 times negative 3 is negative 9, so it's true. Again, remember this format in your next section where you're solving equations. I'll expect to see your work, be able to follow step by step what you did. Okay, tomorrow in class, you'll be working on pages 80 and 81. If you have any questions about this section, be sure to ask me. Okay, bye.